Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine and this is Jazzy Budgets. Today is the video we all have been waiting for, especially me. We're doing how much I saved in the month of January. This was such a great month. I literally had to have self-control whenever I was finishing these savings challenges because we're gonna put hopefully good amounts in each one of my binders here. I do have all the binders that I know for a fact I'm gonna be working in. If I do forget some or one, then I'll go ahead and grab it. But oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, I'm trying so hard not to like show too much excitement. I just love this time of the month. Okay, so have all my challenges here. Let me spread it out so y'all can see. Okay, here we are. So I am filming on my brother's phone today because for some reason my phone is acting up. He has the newest iPhone, so I have no idea how I'm gonna like this quality or anything because I love my 12 Pro Max. It's so clear to me, and yeah. So what I'm gonna do, just like every month, I'm going to unstuff all of these. I'm not gonna say who the creators are because I do that in every single video, but we're gonna unstuff all of this, put it in our money tray, and then we're gonna divvy it up. But I'm gonna speed you guys up, okay? Okay, so we're all done and let's just go ahead and start counting. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Okay, so I'm gonna speed you guys up for this. So we were able to save $882 this month. Yay! So let me write that down. $882. That is so good. Okay, and I feel like I want to keep track of all of this to see like what months did I save the most in. $882. I'm so proud of myself. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is divvy up all of the savings challenges to the appropriate binders, and most of them they're going towards a binder. Some of them are going towards a certain sinking fund only because I implemented this in January. So if I had any challenges rolling over from December, those are the ones to a specific sinking fund. Also, sorry if it's a lot darker in here. I had to move where I was sitting on my table only because the lighting is just so harsh sometimes on some of these challenges, and I didn't want the glare or anything. So I think I'll just take like a lower lit video than having the overhead lighting like all on this. So I'm going to split these up. Okay, so I have all of my travel right here. Then I have my holiday binder. Get some paper clips. Then I have my long-term binder, so that's the binder I have to go grab. Then I have my joint binder, my gift card box. Those are gonna be, I'm not gonna paper clip those. I have my binder, Jasmine, and then I also have my goals. And I'm gonna make sure to pull those goals out so that way I can show you guys. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add all of these up so that way I know which, like how much is going in each binder. Y'all, sorry, this is something different every single time I do this because I don't know, like, do you guys like ASMR? Do you like when I just skip and not put you through it? So I just wanna see like what you guys like, but I know what kind of videos I like, so I think I'm gonna do what I like to watch, you know? So I'm gonna add everything up and then write it here on my notepad. So I'm gonna start with my travel binder, and let me move all of this out the way so that way I'm not too confused. And I'm just gonna add everything up. You know what, guys? This is gonna take a little bit longer, so I'm going to write everything down and I'll be right back. So this really did take me a long time splitting all of this up. I did not want y'all to sit through that. So I have everything split up and we're just gonna go binder by binder. And I kind of want to talk to you guys just to refresh your memory on what my goals were for the first quarter. We're gonna start in my travel binder here, which is my pink one. And let's see, it's a little tight in this area. Okay, so we are gonna start off with our flights, and our flights is getting $195. So here's 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 5. All my money is the wrong way now. Okay, so we're adding $195. What's today? So add 195. I gotta write a little sideways. So 154 plus 195. That should give us a total of $349. And let's just double check. So here's 1, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, and 49. 349 in flights. Next we have our Delta envelope, and that is going to get $20 today. So let's add 20. And we should have $289 plus 20. $309. Once this gets to $500, I buy a gift card. And then doing this way just forces me to travel. I know some people don't like doing that, or, you know, I just want to make sure that I have money for future travel. So 2027 is what I'm focusing on right now because my 2026 is already all booked up. So this should have 309. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, next our hotel is getting $72. So it's 20, 40, 60, 72. At 72. I went ahead and took $100 out of this because I had to book a hotel. So 72 plus 15 gives us $87 now. And I try not to pull from this, but sometimes, you know, you have to. And that's what this is here for, so I don't feel bad. So we should have $87. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 81, 2, and wait, 87, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87. Okay, next, cruise is not getting anything this time. Camping isn't getting anything. We don't have a camping trip booked so far. In my cruise, I have $90, and then camping has $381. Universal, honestly, I should have put more in Universal because I do have that trip coming up, but it's getting $48 today plus another 19. 48 plus 19. Actually, I may come back to this because I kind of want to explain my goals. So $48. Let me just grab the 48. 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not going to put it in there yet just because we're going to come back to this binder. Same with Disney. For my travel, what I had set aside is going to get $50, 20, 40, 45, and 50. We're not going to stuff that just yet. Disney, Universal. Transportation is going to get 24. Let me use some of these 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're adding 24, so that should be $54 now. Let's just double check. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 2, 3, and 4. And my transportation is if we either rent a car, get Uber, Lyft, take a bus, or anything like that. And then my honeymoon is excursions isn't getting anything. It has 0. Food also has 0. Other has 0. And then my honeymoon is getting $50. 20, 40, 45, and 50. But we're gonna come back to this one, so I'm not gonna stuff it. Okay. The only reason why I'm coming back to it is because I want you guys to see my actual goals and why I'm putting certain funds into certain things. Next, so my travel binder, $429 went into it. Now we're going into my holiday binder, which is this red one right here. Any challenges that I finish that says holiday is going to go to the next holiday coming up. So we're going to put $54 into Valentine's, 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 54. I'm not going to stuff this just yet, only because I do my holiday binders on Wednesdays. And then my birthday is going to get 28. So let's go all the way back here to my birthday. We're adding 28, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, and 28. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. So we're adding 28. And we have 138 plus 28. We should have 166. And let's just double check. One, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My goal for my birthday is $1,000. So I think we're doing pretty good. All right. So that is it for our holiday binder. Next, we're gonna go into my joint binder here. And not too much is going on in this binder. Because it's joint, it's supposed to be me and my fiance, but there's only a few categories that I'm trying to beef up before we get married. The first one is going to be rainy day, which is getting $5. It currently has 0 in the envelope, only because at the end of last year I emptied out the binder And we're just adding to the fund. It's not necessarily how much we have. So we added $298 for the year of last year. My goal was to add 500, I believe. So we're adding 5 today. So now we're starting over from 0. So it has $5. That looks a little wonky. And then we're adding $24 to my grocery buffer. So 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, we added $232 last year, so we're adding 24. And now it should have a total of 24 starting us for the new year. Okay, perfect. Now we are going to go into my binder, which is this purple one here. And the first envelope is going to be Jasmine. This is my spending money other than what I give myself weekly. If I want to buy something that my weekly allowance doesn't cover, this is what I have. So this envelope is getting $20. It currently has 0. So we're going to add 20. Let's do some ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, and 20. Okay, and then date night is going to get $6. And date night, when it's in my personal binder, this is like a self date. There's a calligraphy class that I want to take. It's in March, I believe. So I want to make sure I have enough money to pay for that. So here's 5 and 6. I think the class is like $64 or something like that. And it comes with everything you need to start off calligraphy. I really want to work on my handwriting. So I thought that was a great class for me to attend. So we're gonna add 6. So now it has $6. And then my gift card box is going to get $9. My gift card box, this is something that I open up every single year at the end of the year, or at the beginning, January 1st, I open up my gift card box over on TikTok. I do have some videos that I'm going to be posting once a month showing how much I put in my gift card box. But if you guys want to watch that on my TikTok, I'll tell you guys in the comments if you're interested. But this is getting $9 today, so we're adding 9. And so this should be a total of 21, right? 12 plus 9. Oops. Yeah, $21. That does not look like a 21. 21. Did I grab the 9? No, I didn't. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. And once I feel like this is a good enough amount, I'll go purchase a gift card to put in there. Okay. And we did date night. So now we're going to go over my goals. So I'm going to move this out the way for a second. Okay, so this is my Disney challenge. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me stand up. So okay, so this is my full Disney challenge. And sorry if it sounds weird, I'm standing up. And when I created the goal for the year, this is where we're starting. So I wanted to make sure that I gave you guys a clear starting point. And then here's a clear ending point for quarter 1. This to here should be $1,200. With this, we are going to Disney twice this year. Okay. And one of the times is a few months before. So in October, I believe, we're going to Disney. So we need to purchase a Disney vacation package. And instead of me throwing a ton of money towards this, because we're not going until December, I'm going to focus more on the trip that we're going on in October, if that makes sense. So for my quarter 1 goals, let me bring that back up. For my quarter 1 goals, let's move everything back. The first one was to save $1,200 towards my Disney challenge, so it's a total of $3,000. The next is to save $600 for Christmas, and then save $500 towards my personal savings. So that's where these goals come into place. I'm putting $58 towards my 50 envelope challenge, only because I set aside a challenge for that. It was a specific challenge that I completed, so it wasn't part of like my goals envelope whenever I finished a savings challenge. I don't even know if that made sense. We're gonna put $100 towards Disney for my trip in December, $50 towards Christmas, $50 towards my personal savings, $50 towards my honeymoon, and then $19 towards Universal, only because that trip is coming up and I want to make sure I have some spending money. Okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna go into my goals binder, and we are going to add $50 towards the 50 envelope challenge. If you guys do not watch my videos on Wednesday, where I'm stuffing my holiday binder and also my envelope challenges, I'm doing the 100 envelope challenge, the 52 week, the 50 envelope, and the 26 envelope, just so I can finish different markers at different times of the year. So we're adding $50 to, or $8, I'm sorry, to the 50 envelope challenge. So here's 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not stuffing this right now because, again, I do these videos on Wednesday. Okay, so that's it for my goals binder. We are going to go back to my holiday binder and add we're adding $19 to Universal, so I'm gonna put 1 back and grab a 20. Then we are adding, there's definitely a better way to do this, but of course I'm being difficult. We're adding $100 to Disney. Then we are adding $50 to my honeymoon. So 20, 40, and 50. Okay, so let's go back to the front and add all of this up. Okay, so Universal is getting a total of $20, $40, $60, $65, $66, and $67. 67 plus, what do I have? 242. Should be 309. So 67. 309. I don't know why I said 302 if I said 302. So let's make sure we have 309. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Disney is getting a total of 1, 20, 40, 45, and 50. So 150 to Disney. This looks empty only because I stuffed this on TikTok once I reach $30. So I'll just pull all of this out pretty much at the end of the month and then stuff it on TikTok. What did I say, 150? So was that 166? 150 plus 16. I don't trust my math. 166. And so next time you see this, it probably won't be 166 in here. It'll be in my box, but it won't be in my actual envelope. Okay. I have no idea why there's a yellow hue on here. So if there was a weird color change, I do apologize for that. So 20, did I count this already? 1, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 66. And then last but not least, we have our honeymoon, and this is getting 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, and $100. So we're adding 100, and it should be 318 now. So here's 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I'm feeling really good about this travel binder. Okay, and then let's see. Next, we're gonna go into my holiday binder and add $50 for Christmas. So here's 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Again, I'm not gonna stuff that. And then this last $50 is gonna go into my personal savings. So let's go back to my binder and go to my personal savings. This should be 50. Let's double check. 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm not gonna count this. I'm gonna speed y'all up. Right on the money, because y'all know I be off. So $50 going in here. And that should be 66. Just to make sure, 50 plus 16. We have $66 in our personal savings that we're adding this year. Now, I will say I did dip into my personal savings only because I didn't want to take my wedding jewelry out of our wedding budget. So I just decided to purchase that. Like, I purchased that because it's something that I'm going to be wearing every single day after the wedding. So I am going to build that back up. That was a spontaneous purchase. My jeweler, she was like, girl, I got some good deals for you. And I was like, yep. And I got the money for it. So I'm going to build that back up. I'm a little disappointed because I could have waited. But at the same time, I know she literally does the best that she can for me. So that is everything. This was such a good month. I am so excited for what the rest of the year has in store for me. But thank you guys so much for watching my video today. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you on Monday. Bye, guys.